Yo, welcome back to Garden Tips and Facts, and today we're going to talk about critters. Now, critters can be helpful or harmful to your garden. And trust me, you don't want harmful critters in your garden. Now, let's talk about the critters that you want in your garden. Now, first of all, this one should be pretty obvious. Bees. Bees are pollinators, and they're really good to have in your garden. Especially if you have flowers, then they can pollinate and help your plants grow. See, there's one right now. I think he flew away. Now, just don't make him mad or they will sting you. But just know that you might want to limit the amount of carpenter bees you see, because they might end up digging into your wood structures. And trust me, no one wants that. Now, next up, butterflies. Butterflies are the same as bees, but a little more dainty. And they don't sting you. Now, just avoid touching butterflies because your oils can burn their wings. And also, limit the amount of caterpillars in your garden because they can be a problem. Now, next up are hummingbirds. Hummingbirds are also pollinators. And they're pretty rare, but if you have plants that attract them, you may start to see more of them. They aren't crucial, especially if you have bees and butterflies around your garden, but it is nice to have them. Sorry. Just letting you know. There are certain bugs that you may want to get rid of, but you really shouldn't because they're also helpful. Now, one of these bugs is assassin bugs. Assassin bugs are pretty rare from what I've seen, but they're really nice to have around. They're special because they kill ants. So what they do is they find scouts and they suck out their innards. Pretty gruesome, but you know, it's all for a good cause. Then they start to pile the bodies up on themselves. And this gives them the scent of an ant. And ants, their primary sense is smell. So, you know, if they smell like an ant, the ants think they are an ant. And then they just go deeper into the hive, kill ants, and eventually kill the queen. And the ants don't notice until it's way too late. Alright, we've went over critters that are helpful to your garden. Now, there are some that you should keep out of your garden. Now, you should definitely keep out of your garden ants. Ants, they're annoying little buggers. They love to carve up your plants and turn them into food for their queen. They're not too bad, but you definitely don't want them around because they will start chewing through your ripe fruit and veggies, and no one wants that. Especially fire ants, because they're vicious. That's why you want assassin bugs around. Now, also, caterpillars. You should probably keep some around because the butterflies are helpful, but caterpillars, they aren't really harmful to you, but they are voracious eaters and they will destroy your tomato plants. Especially hornworms. And trust me, nobody likes it when they just chow through your tomato plants. They're small, but they are voracious. Now, also, one thing you definitely want to keep out of your garden is wasps and hornets. They are pollinators, but they're jerks. They may start nesting on your plants, and if you try to harvest, they will attack you. They do not give a crap. They're not like bees. If you don't mess with them, they don't give a crap. They'll attack you anyway. Like I said, they're jerks. Nobody wants them around. Now, here are the ones that just piss me off the most. Slugs and snails. Nobody wants them around your lettuce or your cabbage. Come on. They're like caterpillars, but even more voracious and slimy. Now, there are some ways to counter them, like salt kills them, but salt is also really bad for your plants. Look, I'll show you what they've been doing to my poor cabbage. Just look at what the little bastards have done. Oh, God. Look at that. They just bit through holes. Oh, God. Now, other ways to counter them that won't hurt your plants. Beer is really effective on them. It kills slugs and snails. They hate beer. They're non-alcoholic. Just if you have beer, just maybe don't be too much of an alcoholic and give some to your plants. Spare some for the poor plants, man. They need it. The slugs hate alcohol. Now, also, coffee grounds work. Slugs and snails, they hate coffee grounds. And that's what we've been doing because we don't really have any beer. Now for the most voracious eater of all. Gilbert. Come here. Where is he? Yep, there he is. I think that's him. Oh, he's down there. Hi, Bubby. Now this is the most voracious eater of them all, Gilbert. Once he grows up, he will eat your entire garden and leave nothing but scraps. Okay, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, turn on the notification bell. Hey, Bubby. Okay, I'll put you down. All right. Please, like, feed my tortoise.